Hey guys, happy Wednesday to you. This video is for OnShape, and today we are going to be doing the linkage arm that goes between the two wheels. As I can see here up in front of me now, that from my center marks I have a 3.5 inch center to center on the holes. This hole, or the outer curve, or radius rather, is a radius of 0.1875. That's typical. By typical, it means that the other one is, if you think back to when we were doing dimensioning, and that the diameter for this through typical hole, they should have actually typed this as diameter 0.128 through times 2. They did this incorrectly, but it doesn't matter. We have what we have. And this is 1/4 inch from top to bottom, and 1/8 of an inch, or 0.125 thick. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. As you can see, I'm already into OnShape here. If you're using Fusion or Inventor, please close this video out and go to the correct one at this time. Okay. So I'm going to create, in the upper left hand corner, document. I'm going to name this one linkage arm, and click OK. And wait for it to open. Alright, so I'm going to need to start with a sketch, and I'm going to choose the front plane. Turn it perpendicular, and what I'm looking for here is a center mark. That's what I want. If I can't find a center mark, I'm going to have to, let me search for one. Center mark. No items match your search. Well, that's a letdown. Alright, since I'm going to use a circle with my center mark, I'm going to go ahead and click a center point circle. And I'm going to put it on the horizontal line. Alright, and then I'm going to come over to this other side and I'm going to click create another circle. Now looking at my drawing here, it says that they're 0.128 through. So I'm going to draw the two of those, and that they're 3.5 inches apart. So I'm going to dimension those. To be 0.128. And I think it geometrically locked this one on to do the same. An entity cannot be dimensioned to itself. Interesting. Not sure what I did there. Somehow those two, I believe, were linked together through a geometric constraint, and it looks to me like the one is smaller than the other. It is, by 4 thousandths. Okay. So now I want to dimension from the center of this hole to the center of this hole to be 3.5 inches. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is put another circle using the same center mark as both of those. That one's going to have to be 0.817. And I keep forgetting that I can't type that in like I can in Inventor. All right. This OnShape software is great for free software, but it does have its limitations. 0.1875 times 2. 0.375. .375. Okay. Now, I've got my two outer circles. I need to fill this web in between. And this can sometimes require a construction line. Let me see where. Construction line. How can you not have a construction line? I'm confused. Midpoint. Huh. Construction. Create new construction geometry or exists, converting existing entities to. Well, that's what I want. From here. Okay. So we're going to put a line right through the center of both of these. And then I'm going to click on this construction and then click on that line we just placed there. Okay. Now I'm going to come back, click on the line tool again, and create. This is creating a construction line again, and that's not what I wanted. So I click. No, it didn't. Okay. I'm going to go backwards here. Get rid of that line. Get rid of this other line. Now, let me try and put just a regular line from here to there. and try and dimension this from the center line down. Okay, to be half of 0.25. That's 0.125. Then I'm going to draw another line parallel with the center. Hit escape. And dimension that one from the center line up to be 0.125. If you look at that, just by guessing, I got it at 0.1253889. But if I don't change that to 0.125, I'm going to have some other problems. It'll recognize all those extra decimal points. Okay. So now I need to find the trim tool, these scissors in the top, and I need to cut out these extra lines. All right. Okay, the only thing that I would not do is I would have put a fillet right here where this circle meets that line. That's a stress fracture point. But they're not putting it there, so who cares? We don't need it at this point. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click Finish Sketch 2. Sketch 2. How did I wind up with two sketches? Well, I can see Sketch 2 is completed. Sketch 1 did not regenerate because we didn't actually make anything. So I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to delete it so that we only have one sketch. Rename that one Sketch 1. When you wind up with designing something that has possibly 100 or more sketches, the ability to rename your sketch sometimes can save you a lot of time, especially when having to go back in and do edits for customers. So I clicked Enter after I changed it. All right, now I'm going to do an extrude. Now, the distance on this was half the thickness. I can see it's 0.25 there, so it's 0.125. We're going to come over, change that to 0.125. Click Enter. Click OK. And that is our part for the day, folks. Okay. Main. And this automatically saves, so we don't need to save. We are all set. This is your work for today and tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going to have another video up that I'm going to need you to watch. So After you do this, please get this done by tomorrow. Post it into a Google Doc and share it with me so that I can grade you. Okay? See you tomorrow, guys.